Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench, in the shop today. Special shout out to KBS rust coatings and epoxy paint, because today it's time to clear up all this mess. I've been half-assing it in the shop here because I knew what was coming next. After I've done the tops of these benches, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I just been putting stuff out here knowing that I was about to do the floor. That's the new jack. I got a video coming on that.
Please subscribe.
And that I was going to have to empty the shop in order to do the epoxy paint on the floor. However, what I have decided to do is do it in sections. So as you can see, my floor is all brand new tongue and groove plywood with lines in between. So instead of doing half and having a line go halfway between a sheet, what I'm going to do is follow the edges of all the plywood sheets so that I can do a few pieces at a time. So what I'm going to do is empty out the back side of the shop near this door, and I'm going to do this, and this piece. I'm going to do all three coats. And then I'm going to do the next section, which will be this full sheet, and that full sheet, all three coats. And that way I only have to move stuff as I need it. I can do without the shop for the extra time. If you saw the video where I did the tops of my workbenches, 3 coats takes 3 days, and if you want to see the entire process, I encourage you to go check out that video. In this video, I'm just going to kind of check in with you every once in a while. I'm not going to waste your time showing you how to mix the epoxy. The epoxy itself is a 3-to-1 2-part mix, 2K mix, 3 parts paint and 1 part hardener. And on the first coat, you take that and you double it, so it's a 50-50 mix with the paint thinner. All that came from KBS, so thanks again. The links for that will be in the description. Be sure you go down and check them out. And I am just going to kind of check in and give you a 30-second to a 1-minute update as we go along. So the first thing I'm going to do is clear out the back section of the shop here. I'm going to blow the floor clean, give it a quick sand, and then I have to tape off. I'm just going to run some painter's tape along my metal framing so I can paint the edge of the floor without getting the metal all nasty. And I'm just going to go ahead and tape it off, get it all cleaned up, get it all blown out, and get it ready to go. And then we'll get the first coat on. Alright, as you can see, I have the back half completely empty, cleaned out. I'm going to paint this piece, that half sheet, this full sheet, and that full sheet. All 3 coats, stopping on the lines so that it doesn't show. And I've cleaned everything with Dawn dish detergent. After I gave it a quick sand, it's been drying for a few days. And then I went around the edges and used blue painter's tape just to make sure that I don't get anything on the walls. Not that it matters in the shop, but that's what you would do anyway. It's a little bit windy today, and there's a little bit of dirt blowing in, but that's no big deal because it'll just act like texture. So everything's clean and ready to go. Remember, only mix what you think you can use in about 20 minutes. I'm going to, based off of the fact that all of my workbenches equal 1 4x8 sheet, and I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3 and a half 4x8 sheets, I'll be able to mix it up, smaller portions at a time, do one, mix up some more, do the next, mix up some more, do the next. That way it's not flashing off on me. I'm not going to put you through the rolling process, and I'm going to go ahead and get the first coat on the floor. It's only going to take me about an hour, and then I got to wait 24 hours for it to dry. So I'll see you after it's laid down. Well, boys and girls, there it is. That's the equivalent of 3 sheets of 4x8 plywood plus about 1/3 of a sheet down there because it's offset. I mixed 32 ounces at a time. That's 12 ounces of paint, 4 ounces of hardener, and 16 ounces of paint thinner for a total of 32 ounces. And that was enough to cover 4x8 sheet each time, plus a tiny little bit left over. So I mixed that up 3 times and was able to cover 3 1/3 sheets. Now remember, this is completely brand new wood, so it sucks it in pretty good. And the second coat will take less to actually cover the surface. Don't worry too much about differences in dark and light. That's just how it sucks into the wood the first time. I will do the second and third coat and show you the final. Well, as you can see, this section is done. I've moved everything from this section over here back onto the painted section, and I'm about to paint here across and back, and I'm going to do that in a third section. The weather's been crazy. It's been raining here off and on, and I don't want anything outside, so it's taken a few extra days for me to do it this way, but for me it's the safest way to get it done without wrecking anything that's inside by having to leave it outside. So the next time you see it, we'll have the second coat, third coat all the way up here with just the front left. Well, here I am on the last section. It's about 3 feet wide and the length of the place. I got it mixed up. When I get the first coat on, I'll bring you back when the third coat is done and I'll show you the whole project. Alright, boys and girls, now the moment we've all been waiting for. I even put a coat on my ramp because I had just a little bit extra. Every time I mixed up a set to do a coat, there was a little bit extra, so I put a little on the ramp, and each time I just kind of covered the ramp with the little bit that was left. This is the final coat here. Now results may vary. I put this on brand new untouched wood, so it sucked in the first coat really well. So be aware that you may need a little more or a little less than you think. But this is the entire floor done. It matches the tops of my workbenches, and I'm extremely happy with this. I wanted protection on the wood. If I spilled oil or anything, even paint, I could wipe it up, clean it up, mop it up. I've already mopped the floor once. I've been moving everything around, including my heavy jack.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
And it doesn't leave any marks on the floor. It's a 2K 2-part paint, which is awesome. And I am extremely, extremely happy with this. I think it's going to last for 5-10 years easily. And you can give it a shot yourself. Now, my health hasn't been great all winter for the last 6 months. Most days I wasn't able to get out of bed, let alone walk. So I was even able to come out here for an hour at a time and put down a coat and do what I needed to do. The product is so easy to use. You should give it a shot. If you have any questions about how to do it or you're afraid of something, please let me know in the comments. I answer all comments and questions. And this thing comes in about 15 or 20 different colors. I chose the blue to match the rest of the blue. That's not 2K paint. That's just regular old paint up on my shelvings, but it matches pretty well. You can see it there together, the shelf with the top. And I like my blue. So don't be afraid to use this. It works out really, really well. Easy to use. And there you go. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments if you've used this product before, if you're planning on using it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's somewhere between my chin and my balls. Links will be in the description for this system. I'll see you soon.